I'm Jason Junkens. I'm the head instructor for the Tahlequah Dojo, and I've been in the Army for about 20 years. So what we do is, Combatives is now a bigger part of our training curriculum in the Army, whereas before it was not very predominant. So what I've done is I've implemented some of the training drills that we do in Army Combatives into our judo curriculum. And so, like, if you're doing, say, the pin cycle, you go through the pin cycle, we'll do approximately one drill a week. And the next few segments will show you some of the drills that we do that you may think about adding to your curriculum. All right, drill one, and a lot of the basics in Combatives Level 1 are mostly done from the mount. So that's what these next few drills will be done from, escaped from the mount. Okay, now this can work, we'll call this the date rape grab or whatever you want to call it. It could easily be done from a choking situation, but for ease right now, when you start out, just start in this kind of configuration. If you do so, you're going to want to come underneath and grab with a thumbless grip right here. This hand right here, your beer can grip right above the elbow, because if you do it like that, you're going to be spilling beer on yourself. So you grab right above the elbow, you come underneath, thumbless grip on the wrist, and you've got to hook this foot right here, because I don't want her to post out. When I try to hip up, she can post out and stop me from rolling her. So what I want to do is I'm going to hook. I've got my beer can grip, my thumbless grip here, and I'm just going to hip up or shrimp up to my corner. I'm going to roll, and then I'm going to set back. I want to get a good, nice base and set back away from her so I'm out of the reach of her hands. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hands down on her waist, right at her hips, her hip flexors, so when she comes up to hit me, all I can do, a little shomanate right to the hip flexors and to keep her down. Then, once I've done that, I'm back at my base. Now it's my turn to take control of this situation. I'm going to turn my hands in, basically shomanate blast to the chin. I'm going to come down, I'm going to trap my hands on her bicep, tricep area to control this from punching. Now I know we don't have to worry about this too much in judo, but from self-defense or jiu-jitsu situation, this is going to be a real concern. Now, I've got to escape this guard. A lot of ways to do it. This is the prescribed solution from drill 1. What I want to do is I'm going to pick a side. Post my foot up. Now, I have to let this hand go and accept risk on this side. To doing so, I'm going to turn, I'm going to get real close to her body, turn my head away, because I can take a lot more in the back of my head than the front of my face. For now, I'm going to keep my face this way so I can talk. I'm going to take my fingers and I'm going to put them fingers in first, and I'm going to drive them down to the mat. Once I get them on the mat, I put my hand and my foot, and I'm going to go off the 45-degree angle back here. When I do that, I'm going to break this grip. Now, if it doesn't break, don't worry about it. Just get a little bit more space. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand around her thigh, put my base back, and suck her up into my base. Then from here, I'm always keeping my hand on this tricep bicep, and if she tries to punch me from here, I'll just feed her knee to her. Okay. From here, I've got to get out of this. I'm not completely out of it yet. Post my foot back up, hand, thumb in first, and I'm going to drive my forearm across her neck. I'm going to take her knee and drive it to her head. As I do so, my butt is going to come out to the side, and I drive right from my knee to her armpit. Now from here, I can reach in, stack her even higher by grabbing the back of her uniform, right above her waistline, drop her down, and now I'm in side control. Let's turn.
Okay.
Okay. Once I'm in side control, right here, if she leaves her hand like this, there's a nice coil arm bar here. A lot of times they're just gonna come and wrap you up, that's fine. I wanna take my elbow, put it on her head, this other elbow, put it right here. My right leg is straight out, my left leg is into her hips to keep her from moving. So I've got my elbow and my knee into her hips. From here, I want to switch this out. I want to achieve the mount. So what I do is I take this hand, place it over here, kick my top leg back, my bottom leg forward, doing a hip switch. Then I'm going to grab the legs, either push them away from me or pull them into me and get up. Now, don't just pop up. Slide your hand around to clear this shoulder, then come up into the full mount. And then it's your turn. So let's go through this whole thing in kind of a full-paced scenario. And there it is.